Stone with Toy Wizards. That's toy-wizards.com, and I'm here for my first retro toy review. So this is a segment that some of us are going to be jumping into. It's going to be basically, instead of the spontaneous toy review where we talk about new things, we're talking about old toys and just anything that's old or maybe has been done before, you know, that kind of thing. Like, we're going to talk about older toys right now. And as you can see, I'm tripping on my words because I am so legitimately stoked right now. Okay, so Los Angeles Comic-Con just passed, and I came up so hard on some 80s girl action figures, and I'm going to show them to you guys. I'm going to show you some of the old ones that I have and the various condition that they're in. Some of you who've been following Toy Wizards for a while now may remember my Glamour Gals review. I came up on a bunch of carded and loose Glamour Gals a few months ago, and I made a video about that. So the link to that is in the description. You can see that whole video of just the Glamour Gals. So I'll talk a little bit about Glamour Gals today, but I'm going to be focusing on, oh my God, I'm so stoked. I'm so stoked. All right, look what I came up on at this show. These were at my friend James's booth, Yojo Depot. Some of you guys out there in the collecting world might know him. I had never even seen these in the wild. This is such a delight. Look at this. These are called Dazzle. And I have like 7 out of 8 of the whole series. Carded, like, it's not even punched. If I could even look, oh my God, like, it's in perfect condition. And James was kind enough to sell these to me for an excellent price. I did not know that Mattel and Kenner made a competition line of these 3 3/4 inch girly glamour action figures. I knew Glamour Gals. I've never seen Dazzle. These are fantastic, and like they're exactly the same. Varying ethnicities, varying styles and fashion. The card art is fantastic. Like, oh my God, look at her. What a babe. And their names, we have Rhinestone, Spangle, Dazzle herself, much like Barbie, the blondie. So I don't even know which came first. I could easily research, but what's the fun in that? Both of these, for Glamour Gal from Kenner and these Mattel Dazzles, came out in 1981. Clearly direct competition, but I don't know who's competing with who. I didn't even know Mattel had jumped into the 3 3/4 fancy girl line, and I love these. These are amazing, and I'll compare them side by side with some Glamour Gals, which I have next to me. Here's Dazzle again. I think the fashion here, like, it's fantastic. Barbie wore some pretty fancy stuff, especially in the 80s. I remember a lot of prom date Barbie and stuff like that. So these are just amazing. I could not believe when these were brought to my attention yesterday at the show, and I'm like, well, there goes that money, because I need that, because I'll never see these again. They're just spectacular. Here are Glamour, side by side. Here's Glamour Gal and Dazzle side by side. I would think Glamour Gal is older. There's like a 70s sensibility to this packaging. Again, 1981. Direct competition, I am sure. And I'll show you guys a loose Glamour Gal in a moment. But this card art, like, this is so 70s. Charmingly 70s. I love it. You see all the girls back there, the car. More famously, there's this huge boat. That's what my friend Mark Palomo likes to talk about, is the Glamour Gal's, like, love boat, and it's just got rooms and salons and swimming pools. Yeah, here's Jaina for Glamour Gals, and here's Shara. Some trivia for those of you who don't speak Hebrew, which is like 99.9% of you. The word Shira in Hebrew is the feminized version of the word song, and then Shara is the past tense feminized version of the word to sing. Now you guys know something new. I'm sure that was completely on accident. I don't think there was like anything in there on purpose. That's just kind of probably the way it went down. So again, I already made a full video on Glamour Gal, so I'm not going to go too deep into it, but since we're talking about 80s girly action figures, we'll take a closer look. I have this play set full of them, full of loose ones. Got it for a great price. And here is one of our ladies, her little, look at her smile. And she's wearing her dress. She's got her shoes painted on, so they're permanently attached. Make sure there's no bite marks from my daughter. Let me tell you real quick about my daughter. I have a fantastic daughter. She's 4 years old. She wants to share my toys, my clothes, my jewelry. So I have to be very careful with her. All right, so that's Glamour Gal, but that's not where it ends. Also at the show, it was literally the end of the show. I'm walking past, I'm like, it's the end of the show. Oh, I'm reaching over. Sorry, I should have this closer. I'm reaching over. All right, so I'm walking at the end of the show, passing like the last booth before I leave for the day, and I just saw like a stack of pink, and I'm like, those are Golden Girls in the box. So for those of you who don't know Golden Girl, and again, I came up on 4 of these in the box, and I have a couple of loose right here. I'm going to show you guys in a minute. Look at these. This one has a little bit of natural. Maybe I'll do something with that. It's just the glue. It's old. But look at these. A lot of people mix these up with Mattel's Shira. This is Galoob, Golden Girl by Galoob. And oh my God, like, yeah, people mix these up with Shira. They're bigger. I'll do a side by side with Shira and Golden Girl. I have both loose right in front of me right now. My table looks so cool. You guys don't even know. But like, I learned this Warrior Babes. I feel like there's so many people who wasted their time complaining about Barbie back then. Like, she's a bad role model for girls. She's too thin. Her boobs too big, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you know, there was like a bunch of lines of Warrior Babes, but you know, you're busy complaining about Barbie. You don't even know that there's like plenty of action figures for girls that have like these thick thighs and muscles, and they're ready to Golden. I got 4 sealed Golden Girl. Oh my God, I'm reluctant to call them Golden Girls because like then that evokes like the show, Dorothy and stuff like that. Dorothy and Blanche. Surprised that there's no fan art out there of like all those babes in warrior gear. So, oh my God, so exciting. All right, let me show you guys. I have 3 Golden Girls loose. In fact, this is one of their legs just might. There we go. One of their legs just fell off. That's how loose she is. But even though Golden Girl loose are more expensive than Shira, rightfully so. They're bigger toys. They're harder to find. They were not as widely circulated. But people, sometimes you'll find one loose in a box, and people just assume that they are Shiras. These are Golden Girls. Here's a Shira. Here, the first one I'm grabbing right now is Frosta. And you can find, like, I'm almost embarrassed. Like, this is the condition that you'll very easily find Shira toys. Loose, paint peeling, going for $3 to $6 a piece. Well played with. It's pretty difficult to find ones that still have their sword or their, like, dresses. They have these cloth pieces like skirts and stuff that went over their clothes, and then their actual clothes are painted on. They have the gem right there. So here is side by side. We have a Golden Girl and a Shira. And I mean, like, these are makeup warrior babes. And then just for fun, I brought out like the Shira stuff. I have like a couple of horses that smell like the 80s. We have our flocked lion. We have our purple horsey. Couple of those, and again, I have these loose, and my daughter consistently steals my Shira toys, and I don't really stop her. I played with these as a kid, and you know, it's funny, even like back in the late 80s when these toys were brand new, this is the condition that my Shira dolls were in. Like, I had this, like, this I bought at a swap meet or something used, and you'd never know that this wasn't mine as a kid because it's in the exact same condition. Like, the hair frizzed in the same way, the paint peeled in the same way. This is Shira Wave 2. She has a prettier face. I think so. Here, I'll show you side by side. Oh, you know what? Look, I have 3 Shiras, and all of their faces are different. I don't know if you guys can tell. All of these Shiras have different faces. Like, the makeup is just a little different on all of them. I like this one's face the best. She has the thickest eyebrows. This looks like she filled them in good. But yeah, aren't these cool? So yeah, the paint is peeling on the boots in different ways. I mean, like, this is a well-loved toy. This is life. But here, there's my little tiny Shira collection. And then again, Frost is my favorite. I like the blue. The blue is working for me. And then I have a couple of, again, the loose golden girl. And I just needed to show off to you guys just like those carded dazzles and those like sealed, gorgeous, perfect golden girl. Like, I can't believe, and like again, I'm not going to talk about pricing here because I don't want to, like, it's no one's business what you decide to pay for your toy. But like, I've seen them go for $90, $100, just like this, you know. I saw like one multi-pack one time with a couple characters that was like $150, and I'm just like, whoo, I will never have any golden girl in the box. And like, now I have golden girl in the box. They're amazing. I love this line. Like I said, they're tall, they're thick. Don't fall off. Yeah, the makeup, I mean, holy diver, right? Just so cool. Heavy metal troops on the rise. Like, these are my girls. Ride of the Valkyries. And I just think they're fantastic toys. So I just wanted to share those with you guys. You know, retro toy review. I'm not going to really talk about articulation. Like, they move. I don't know. The head moves, the waist moves. This one has a loose waist. I don't know. They're from the 80s, but I love them. They're so charming and sweet, and they make me happy. I like looking at them. I like setting them up. I like looking at all of them together in a collection. I like that I have all these awesome dazzle dolls, and I love the yellowing. Like, I just love the old sensibility. They make me happy. So hopefully it made you guys happy too. Maybe some of you guys went, oh, I had those, or I saw those, or I didn't know that existed. So if you learned something today, that's really cool. And so yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go and enjoy your day. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm Loryn Stone with Toy Wizards. That's toy-wizards.com. Check out our site all week long. We're posting new content, new toy reviews, toy news, and everything related to the toy industry. So you guys take care, be good, and I will find you soon. Bye.